Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. If you missed the last stream, I recommend you go and check it out because it was an entertaining one. I wanted to get kibble started and we're doing the Cave of the Hunter. And you get my genuine reaction on the first time I've ever run a cave in like the 10 years that I've played this game. It was quite interesting. Now, this stream, as you can see in the title, I want a Thyla. I haven't hit a Thyla this whole playthrough, and it's bugging me. The two Thyla I've seen are level 15 and level 20. And if you ask me, that's just not going to cut it. Now, yes, we have the artifact of the hunter. I have done a few things around the base since the end of last stream. That being, I now have this area up here for the Therizzinas. I hatched a few and now have kibble, them laying eggs which we can turn into kibble. There's a yellow drop on the island. I think the most important thing, however, is, I'll show you in the fridge, we now have kibble. 16 superior kibble and 26 exceptional kibble. Thank you, Argent. Thank you, Therizzina. And I learned something interesting about extraordinary kibble yesterday. See, I thought the easiest way to get exceptional kibble, extraordinary kibble, was to tame a Uteranus. And then I look up on the Dodo decks, and Ceratosaurus give special eggs for extraordinary kibble. Now, if you've been watching the streams, you'll know that we've got Ceratosaurus spawns just over there, and the Carnivore Island is typically overrun by said Ceratosaurus. So, later on in the stream, I think I want to try and get some Ceratosaurus, which I reckon would be pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to be flying around the Redwoods. I'm going to take Freddy, my Therizzina, and we're going to run through the Redwoods and kind of just look around. What I should do is get a taming raft. Do I have a raft on hand? I don't. Yeah, we had one back at base, but I'm just pull for a raft and then make the taming raft. Now I believe I have just about everything I need for said taming raft. It's not too difficult. I think I'll just use a normal bed. I also wouldn't mind, since we're going over that way anyway, tree platform. Now, do I have it on? I don't. Okay, what's cheaper? And the wooden tree platform by a wide margin. But can we craft? We can craft a stone platform pretty easily. But that's for sap, and I have sap pretty much on hand at the moment. I'll hold off on that for now. I'll think about it. But I need to do some crafting. Now, I said, I think it was yesterday that I was going to do folder view, but it's been bugging me. So, no. Okay. Wrong button. So we get 3 of those. That's 6. That leaves us. No, we need 8. So let's actually go to the blueprint rather than the thing in my inventory. Discussed it in a previous stream, either the last stream or the stream before. I think it was the stream before last stream though. And it's just a quality of life thing. Honestly, it makes the game a lot smoother. I think that's all we need. I mean, I can gather the stuff for it. Let's head over to the Redwoods. So I believe... Is that a red drop? That is absolutely a red drop. Okay, never mind. Priorities changed a little bit. I'm going to get the red drop. And then we'll head over to the Redwoods from there. I wasn't expecting a red drop this morning. I've only gotten a couple of them. And, wow, the last one I believe gave me... What did it give me? It's over at the volcano. I think it gave me a bunch of bullets. Praying that this one's got a ring. I can't see it from here. And we are going to be looking over this way later anyways. We might as well see if we can see some Tyrannosaurus. Level doesn't exactly mind. Doesn't exactly matter. I'm just looking for a female Ceratosaurus, and that is a Carnotaurus. Right? Not blind? No, yeah, that was a Carno. Okay. And it doesn't have a ring, but a red drop on its own is very, very nice regardless. Usually Ceratosaurus all along this beach. I wonder what's taking up the spawns. Whoa. Is that a mosasaur platform saddle? Interesting. Fryer curry, enduro stew I've got shit tons of. And Kalen soup is... meh. Also riot boots. I don't know if I'm going to ever use the riot boots, but... Mosa platform saddle. That's interesting. Might have to go and look at a Mosa pretty soon. I don't know. I mean, typically would have to wait quite a while for the mosasaur saddle, right? Yeah, 78.93 for the platform saddle. And we're only level 70 at the moment, so yeah. Interesting. Alright. XP is going quite a lot slower. I might actually bump it up to 0.5 now that we're in the later stages of the game, just so it doesn't drag on forever. But we'll see how I go. I mean, there's a good chance if I just collect a bunch of loot boxes and kill some alphas, which I know where a bunch are, that'll level me up. So, once again, it's getting really hot in here. Wasn't hot when I started the stream, 10 minutes ago. It's funny how things can change in such a short amount of time. But, right now, Thylas. Well, actually, setting up the raft and then Thylas. Because, and if you're curious why I'm choosing a Therizino riding through the Redwoods, in my experience, and I don't know why, I don't seem to get pounced by them. Now, I'm hearing something big. Oh, it's mine. Yeah, I don't seem to get pounced by Thylas when I'm on the back of a Therizino. And I know you can get dismounted off the saddle. It's Stegos that you can't, but Stego ain't gonna do shit. It would be interesting though, if we rode a Stego and had like the Therizino behind us as an escort, if we could do, well, more, but yeah. I mean, getting pounced from a Thyla on on a Theory's back is a lot better than getting pounced while on an Argent, because one, you're going to come at an angle and you're going to go flying. The Argent is not going to be able to keep up with you. And two, Therizina does more damage and quickly. Freddy does around 260 damage a hit, and if it's a low level Thyla, then that thing's going to get absolutely melted. I'm now realizing that if it comes to the point where I get pounced from a Thyla and it's a high level and the Therizina kills it, I'm going to be a little bit salty. But not too much I can do about that. What I should do is should have got another flyer, maybe the Tapejara, and set it up with a bed spot, maybe in the Taming raft. So if I did die, I could respawn at the bed and then run the Tapejara to wherever I died. Foresight and all that. It's fine. I'm sure I won't even encounter a Thyla. Plus, on the ground, it's a lot easier to kind of spot them and avoid them rather than the air, just because the angles that they can take while you're in the air is quite ridiculous. And I'm going to turn volumetric. Oh, hello. Level 10. Yeah, I believe that's a level 10 I saw the other day. Therizina. What are you, buddy? 95. Not quite. That Thyla's going to have to go to... I'm going to be building a raft just down here, so... I'm going to look out for alpha raptors and Carnos. And since we are quite close to black sand, I'll have to watch out for Rexes too. But if I come out here, I can not place it because I need to be actually off. Nunda, let me... Why? I don't understand why it's not letting me place it. Probably because I had something in my hand. Hide sail. Alright. And... bring that down. Bam. And this should be absolutely fine. One and two. And we'll chuck the bed here. Sweet. Alright. Matter of fact, Jalepeneo, I'm gonna chuck you actually in the Taming raft. Only problem is I can't shoot off the back of a Therizina, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now I know the Thyla's here. I need to get to a point where I can see it and pop it off the tree. I'm actually also looking out for one of these. Not a level 20 though. I mean, for gathering dinos, it doesn't particularly matter about the level. But tame. I'm not gonna really care unless it is a high level. Contradicting myself, I know. Where is that Thyla? There. Oh, and you're gorgeous too. What a shame. I honestly want to tame you just for the colors. It's actually quite peaceful in here. Oh, hello. You're not the same one. What level are you? 25. So you're the 25, I saw. Fair enough. What about the little 10 that I just saw? Not there anymore. So it's pounced off the tree somewhere. Hello. Oh, I hear him. Oh no, it's Carno. Oh, there's Thyla. Look at you. You are gorgeous. I should feel really bad having to kill that. Carno's getting behind me. Yeah, that bleed's gonna be brutal. Just because we can't force feed. And I don't particularly care about, obviously, saving sweet veggie cakes. We get some berries so you can actually eat. That'll do. Okay. Well, 2 Thylas down. And I know, you're like, oh, you've got kibble now. Why didn't you bring it? Because Thylas don't take exceptional kibble, or superior for that matter. They take exceptional. Sorry, extraordinary. Which does kind of suck, but not that big of a deal. I mean, I've got no problem taming this thing up with, like, prime meat or mutton or whatever. And prime meat's everywhere. That's the reason why I decided that I wanted to choose a Therizina to run through here. These things just demolish. They hit so hard and so quick. Now, I'm gonna avoid that dive there. MICRORAPTOR. That's probably not good. Get it while it's distracted. Stop pushing me too! I'm trying to help you. Ugh. I hate this thing. Thank God it's only level 10, so it should go down relatively quickly. Honestly, probably would be dead already if that stupid thing didn't push me back so much. 159, that's close to actually being the best one I have. And you're level 5. What level are you, dude? 40. Couldn't have been 140, I would have tamed you. Drop all that. Chuck the berries back in your inventory. I don't typically have that much luck over this side of the forest, so let's go further in. There's your Bigfoot. a rule of thumb for the Redwoods, if you see pteranodons flying around, there's typically not any Thyla. Because Thyla will pounce. Just pluck them out of the sky. A lot of Calicotherium. Interesting. I don't think... Oh. Hi, Gigaraptor. Rainbow Gigaraptor, level 10. Yeah. Thanks for doing most of the work, Raptor. Although it was only a level 10. It did die really quickly. And... if you're wondering why I'm just strictly leveling up melee, because 10,000 health for a Therizina is more than enough for an everyday fan. You could probably get away with around 8k. I just like to be that extra bit safe because I'm an extra bit stupid. And sometimes I'll get into fights that I can't finish. And that extra 2k gives me that little bit of wiggle room. Speaking of Ceratosaurus, there's one at the top of this hill that I've been kind of ignoring for a while. Obviously, if the ground hunt doesn't work, I will go back to the Argent, kind of scan from the outside on the trees. Hello. 15. Come on, man. I'm going to be wasting a lot of trank darts as well. Just poke him off the tree. And he'll run at us. Hi, buddy. And bada bing, bada boom. Eventually, we'll get to a point where... Oh. Whoa! There's a really small tree for a Thyla. And that is really low to the ground. Count that as a first for me. I've never seen a Thyla that low. You gonna go for the Dodic? What Icarus, what did he do to you? Ugh. I hate things that bleed. That's actually crazy that Thyla was sitting on that tree. I don't think that was a natural spawn. I think that found its way up there after it pounced off an actual, like a big tree. Hi. Sucks him found a decent level Thyla. Although we are just beginning, I guess. Is that you, Fur? Is that another one? I don't think monkeys spawn in the Redwoods. I could be mistaken. Yeah, kind of around this area is typically where I find the most Thylas. But I mean, it is just a matter of luck. It's Ceratosaurus. Level 20. It's a level 20 female. If only I had my bloody... Well, if only I had a Thyla. Or a Quetzal saddle. Then I'll just be able to pick it up with the Quetzal. I'm curious to know, though, if you can be plucked off a Quetzal saddle by a Thyla. I'm not actually sure. I remember you couldn't back in Ark Survival Evolved. But that could have changed for Ark Ascended. Acrophy Heart? Doesn't sound like it. Hi. Most helps. Oh, it's a dilla. What is eating things over there? Being all noisy about it. I know there is a Thyla around here somewhere. So I decided to leave him alone. Last time I came through here, I can't quite remember what I was doing. Actually, I think I was Thyla hunting. I make Ethereum. Is that one sitting in the tree just there? Nah, it's a light. Screwed up light beam. Now, I don't know if it's in this game, but ogres used to spawn up here before. I don't see anything spawns up here now. Try over this way. Forest here typically has a lot of Thylas in my experience. You gonna aggro? No, good. I didn't think they did. Oh, Fiumia, I thought that was a diver. I was like, oh well, good luck with that. Get out of here. No, I don't see any. Although that's the strength. Well, you're flying fast from something. Dive. Oh, I'm glad that thing didn't aggro. That would have been one hell of a fight. Is this Gallimimus down there? Yeah, it is. Diabears and all that. Ah, diabears, terrabirds. I have had my coffee. Just hasn't kicked in yet, apparently. Mind you, that is 3 diabears hunting or something. Woof. Feel bad for that. I shouldn't be doing that. Not with health regen being as slow as it is. That was easy. They don't seem to aggro onto theories. Which is also a nice thing. A lot of things don't aggro onto theories just because they are at the top of the food chain. Including all these annoying pests. That's a Carno. Oh, of course you would. Get out of here. Some things never change. Piggos are still assholes. A lot of baby Paraceratheriums. I do have to move quite slow through here because Thylas can be just about anywhere. I pooped. I thought that was a Thyla pouncing. Okay, Hannibal. I love this spot. I tell you, the amount of Thylas I've tamed down here. God, I'll even take a 110 at this point. That's a Thyla. I'll level you 40. 140, dude? level 40. Give me a pike. Did. Interesting. I completely forgot I dropped all the food. Whoops. Sorry, Theory. Well, it's not like I'm not finding Thylas. This has been rather eventful. I just haven't found any high levels. That's a beaten up level 5 diver. That's not something you see every day. Typically divebears are the kings around here. Speaking of, just leave that thing alone. Is that an Equus? God, I can't remember the last time I saw an Equus on this map. No, it's a unicorn. Huh. Go away, Picker. Granted, unicorns are quite cool. Equus in general are cool. Whoa. But kinda obsolete at this point in time. That is a one. Yeah, that's a 150 Carno. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna leave you be, dude. I want to tame you. I reckon that'd be amazing. A fridge would have been actually not a bad thing to bring, just because he can level up by force feeding. Heal up, sorry, not tame up. I'm an idiot. What level are you? 70. Still though, you do bleed damage, so I want to avoid you if possible. Because I'm down to half health. And I'm not going to go up very quickly. Like I said, those Thylas and their bleed, and Carnos, I guess, for that matter, are just insane. Oh, hello. I thought that was a divebear, but I was like, no, that's too big for a divebear. Okay. MICRORAPTor. I want to avoid that if I can. If there's one thing that's going to get me killed in here, it is going to be a MICRORAPTor. And I am below half health, so my stamina is going to regen rather slow. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't know there was that many bushes there. Note to self. Don't hit a bush in the redwoods. Oh, is that an aloe? No, it's a Carno. Multiple Carno, in fact. I'm gonna go up this way. Get foot! Avoid them. Hi. 55. Closer. Not quite though. Oh, Thyla. Nope. No Thylas. That's a MICRORAPTOR. And that is the raptor cry of death. I know that cry all too well, because I do it myself. Yeah, I think I've cleared out most of the Thylas around here. That or I've completely missed the ones because they haven't pounced me. But this is why I chose a Thylacoleo, because it's a rather peaceful little trip through here. You just have to watch out for bleed and... Well, bleed mostly because it's going to do the most damage. Obviously, we've lost 5k. And you can't regen that back quickly. Unlike carnivores. Unless you have sweet veggie cakes, which I don't. Here you go, boo. Another little. Granted, if you were, say, a psycho, you could run through here, have something following you, like, I don't know, a ground mount, and run through here with ghillie. And as long as you don't get too close to things, nothing's going to aggro onto you. And Thylas won't pounce you either, because they can't detect you in ghillie. Not in this game. So you could run around, theoretically anyway, you could run around the entire Redwoods in ghillie armor, just kind of spotting things from the trees. You don't have to worry about getting pounced. As long as you stay relatively far away from things, yeah, I think I said that. But I don't ever, would never have the balls to do that. It might be a fun challenge to do, later on maybe. In fact, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. That could be some potential fun to have when we've got nothing else to do, when we're messing around. There's a Thyla in front of me. Oh! Yep. Male 125 Thyla. We have found it. Okay, where are we? Oh, sweet. 50-50. I know exactly how to get back here. That's perfect. Alright. Going to carefully scale down the mountain. I'll take that over the alternative, because if I had jumped straight off, I probably would have lost my my theory. That's an Alpha Carno. That's terrifying. What level are you? 20. There's also a lot of Ceratosaurus over there. Alright, that is exactly what I was waiting for. So we'll get the raft, we'll bring it down here. Black Sands is active as hell. And if you're wondering what I mean when I said Black Sands earlier, this is their place. It's not Black Sand anymore, but this is what it used to be called, because it was Black Sand, and it's where just about everything spawns. It's like a mini mosh pit almost, although it's just not as concentrated. Did I see a level 125? No. I saw a 25. But yeah, this is where you get your probably the highest concentration of Rexes and Brontos and Ceratosaurus and Carnos. Speaking of, is over in the snow biome off the coast. There is the Carno Island, which is also concentrated, but the highest concentration is the Black Sand just there. And it's half the reason this place is quite a nice base location if you can build kind of where that Thyla was on the opposite side of the lake at 50-50. If you can make a base there work, then you're set. Like, you'll find just about everything you need. Your only threat would probably be if a an Argent decide that it wanted to fly over and go, yeah, oh, that looks tasty, then you'd probably have problems, but outside of that, you'd be fine. I want this 125 Thyla. Once I get it in the taming pen, it's GG's for it, obviously, but I do have to worry about that Alpha Carno because it will aggro, and it probably will destroy the taming pen. I don't know if Alpha Carnos can destroy stone. I don't exactly want to find out. Matter of fact, hang on. Can Alpha Carnos destroy stone? Alpha Dinos now damage stone structures. Alpha Carno and Alpha Raptor. Okay. So yeah, we absolutely need to be careful of that. Although I think the Alpha Carno is just here and we're going... Yeah, there he is. And we're going further down, so we should be okay. I'm getting spam messaged. Oh, there's a purple drop there too. Just about here. We'll leave the pen. The Thyla should be just over here. Just about. That's a Carno. I think it was around here. Yeah, he was beating up that Dodic. Hi, Sabertooth. Oh, no, that's the Sabertooth I'm hearing. I better not have lost it. Problem with Thylas is they aggro on nearly everything. I'm gonna run you off the edge. I don't have to deal with you. Oh, Thyla's in there. That's where is that Thyla gone? had to get spam message at the exact moment. Was the Dodecarus over here the 125? Thing better not have died or despawned. I'll be pissed. Where is he? No, I can't even find the bloody Dodecarus. Oh, piss off, that bloke. Here he is. Are you the 125? No, you're a 110. Oh, God. Go away. No, it's like right here. I've been all around this area and I haven't found it. Okay. I am going to save recent gameplay. Give me a second stream. I need to know exactly where that thing was. It was a male 125 Thyla. Okay. Yeah, bugger off, dude. It's literally right down here. And if he's not here, then... Oh my god. Come here. Little rascal. Thought I'd lost you. Up the bitey. In the pen. Jesus. Oh, you caused me a lot of stress. You better be worth it. Hitting 68 off the rip is definitely going to be worth it. Okay. I'm going to knock your ass out. You're going to love me, it's going to be great. You think you can juke? Look at me. It's got the jukes. Too bad I have only got headshots. Ow. Hey, I've got headshots only, mate. I don't. You wouldn't know, because I've just had headshots on them. Come on. Pumped your ass full of trank doves. You should be out by now. I am just now realizing I'm going to need narcotic. Okay. Can you bite me from there? No. Good. Hear those darts whistling. You've got to be torpor running, right? Fall asleep. There you go. Simple attacks with more powerful ones. You have potential. I don't imagine I left... No, okay. You should be fine here. I mean, I left two pteranodons out in the open, never mind in the water, and they were perfectly fine, so... Give me a second string. Alright, I'm back. I did see a Quetzal over there. I wonder if it's the same level. And I would like if... He hasn't been hit. He's not even down to half torpor, so by the time I get there, I'll be fine. land, grab some mutton and some biotoxin. Grab 200 just to be safe. And I doubt he's going to need more than 30 mutton, but again, just to be safe. Drop that off. Drop these off. That. Okay. Lumia Scorpion saddle. I don't care about that. Throw that out. Chuck that in there. Alright. I might as well just go over straight to it. Am I gonna be... Oh no, crossing over Middle Mountain. I'll say, if I'm crossing over the volcano, I might as well see if there's any gigas up there. Hello... 40, never mind. Nope, go. Swap into that to make sure I don't freeze. I don't hear a giga, but that doesn't mean too much. Didn't typically hear them until it's too late. Yeah, this is Tub Middle Mountain for a reason. I wouldn't mind having a refinery up here, but it is quite far out the way. I also need a specific weight Argent. I mean, stamina is where I would like it, melee is where I would like it, health? I mean, health is okay. Honestly, I could just start pumping nothing but weight until it gets to like 1,000 or so, and that could be okay. But yeah, we'll see. Only halfway. What might end up happening is I might end up taming it right off the rip. Just the difference and stuff around this area. Hello, buddy. I'll grab that. 7%, yeah, you're gonna need it all. See how far you get? 38. Okay, yeah, you're definitely gonna need it. feed you 50 of that. And that'll bring your torpor up a bit. Now I'd say I could go and look for another one. Jesus, there's a lot of you over there. But I don't know. Why can't I see your level? That's bothering me. 25. Oh, I can't see your levels. That's good. The only reason I care is I keep thinking I'm seeing a level 125 in there. Yes, I could just go over there and check, but I'm lazy. Yellow drop with a ring, though. Not lazy enough for that. Honestly, finding that Thyla took like an hour. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another one. I'll probably, depending on the stats, I'll probably try and find one off camera. And of course the Alpha Carno is going to be right there on the yellow drop. As well as everything on the black sand. Yeah. There's also that 150 Carno that I want to get. Carno. Hoping the Ceratosaurus keeps everything kind of busy, but not holding my breath. But see, I keep stupid bugs. I want this yellow drop with the ring. I don't particularly care what I have to do to get it. Also an XP box. XP box and Alpha Carno in the same area. It's like it's asking me to. And while the Thyla's taming up, I've got a good excuse. Come on. Okay. What? It had to be an Ascendant Diplodocus saddle. It just had to be. Ascendant fabricated pistol is insane. And part of me now wishes I didn't throw out all that, those little bullets. Light bullets, whatever they're called. But that's whatever. Alright, I've got some time. I'm gonna grab this and give it a crack trying to kill this Alpha Carno. Funny how they've got the Dunkley dossier, but I don't think Dunkleys are still in the game. If they are, I haven't seen one in forever. Alright, where's that Alpha Carno? Just had to be an Alpha Carno, man. I mean, XP, but bleed's gonna be the death of me. And it's bleed based off stamina consumption, which I'm gonna be consuming a lot of it. I think he's latched onto a turtle right now. And I've hit a bronto, so see what happens there. he's also that shiny combo. Help me kill the Alpha Carno, guys. See how low my health is already. Something small I can grab for the health boost. Just try to get my health above halfway again. My stamina is actually regenerating while I'm flying. Huh. Didn't know that was a thing. Ow! There goes one. Can I... can I get in on this before he... Wow, I didn't get a bit of that. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't get any of that either. There's a double fleet right now, this is not good. Granted, you can stay above alpha counters like this and they can't hit you, for the most part. You're actually quite bloody. You're under there. Granted, if I was doing this with my theory, already dead. Guarantee it. The only reason I'm not dead is because I can force feed and Ardents have a natural health regen when they eat a corpse. Although it's looking very possible that I can kill this thing. And yeah, 50 fire toxins already got that thing up to max. There we go. That was a lot easier than expected. Okay. How many levels off that? 5. Beautiful. Just about got to 1,000 weight already. And we got a journeyman chitin chest piece. No thanks. I don't think I've ever worn chitin in my entire time of playing the game. Prime meat, I don't... Yeah. Alright. Just about to level up again too. Notice how I didn't level up off that? That's great. That is a good feeling. Knowing that I can take an XP box and not instantly go up 5 levels. I don't mind if my dinos level up fast, but I don't really want to be leveling up too fast. Excuse me. You better not be drowning. What is going on? Is that a visual bug? That has to be a visual bug. And that 1,000 weight's gonna help a lot with resource runs too. Okay, let's go get you some more. I'm just gonna imagine that that's not gonna drown. I feel like if it was going to, it would have already though, so I'm not worried. Now, where are you running from? Ooh, Alpha Raptor. Yes, please. Alpha Raptor and a Carno. Level 55 Alpha Raptor, this should be relatively easy. And there should be a couple more levels to give me over 1,000. Because Jalepeneo is my do-it-all bird. Since I got the full imprint on him, it's exactly what I'm gonna do. One day I hope to get him a really nice saddle though. Oh, you're fucking... A MICRORAPTOR. Who's dead? That's just a guarantee at this point. Food is most certainly dead. Do I have a Thyla? I do have a blueprint. Oh, I'm missing a hide. I'm missing a hide anyway. Okay. That hurts. I dismissed it from my mind because I hadn't run into a single MICRORAPTOR that entire time. And it gets me just there. Hi, Gigaraptor. There it is. I'm back. I don't know if that Gigaraptor spawned in my backyard. Alright, Thyla's up. That hit's different. It's been not because of PvE mode. I don't think it is. I think it's just a bug. Where you just, for some reason, can't hit babies. Oh, so is there anything around here? I mean, I need 1200. It would take me quite a while at this rate to get that. I need to go to like a mosh pit or something. There are 3 beaver dams here. Okay, so forget what I said last room about there only being 2. Apparently there's 3. That's cool. I'm sorry. It's difficult to be optimistic right now, I guess is the word. Just cause what was that? It does hit different. I'm gonna go back and get the Thyla saddle. I'll use the Thyla to get the better Thyla saddle, and that's probably what I should do. And while I'm at it, I need to go and look for a new foo, because, yeah. That was nice for a couple streams. As soon as I got dismounted, I was like, yep, well. I do need to go back and get my corpse. I don't have another bird that's got the bloody stamina to get there though. Not one trip. Here's the... reverse order. Hasn't logged that foe's died just yet, but I can almost bet anything that he's gonna die the moment I spawn in. Well, load in the chunk. He would have popped into stasis when I died, but... yeah. On the plus side though, Tapajara can almost make it all the way to the Redwoods on 1 bar. That's not bad. Too bad he doesn't have the rest of the tools that the all that Jalepeneo has. He's got speed going for him, yes, but oh, for the love of God, game! I just want to toggle auto run. I don't want to close everything. Not that it won't be difficult to find my bag, but... And I know Jalepeneo won't be dead, but... man... pray to God foes on passive. Yeah. No, 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 no. Come here. Holy shit, you're on the verge of death. Oh my god. That was a close call. That was a very close call. If I had lost Jalepeneo... I don't even want to imagine. I don't even want to imagine. Foe's dead. But... oh, I can partially live with that. Fucking MICRORAPTor. What's your stats? 321, 5k. Yeah, you'll do. You'll do nicely. Probably not gonna chuck that in your inventory because you'll eat it. I need to go in there. Fucking MICRORAPTors still be running around though. Now I have no idea where I died. I don't particularly want to go down there. Sneeze. That's... no. Couldn't even see the MICRORAPTor. Like, it legitimately popped out of nowhere. Is that my bag? Probably. I don't know where Foo's bag is, though. Can I track... I don't think I can. I can't want that MICRORAPTor down there. I don't want to go anywhere near this area. That's a rock. Where's my bag? I'll run you off the edge. Come on. Ah, there they are. Okay. I meant the MICRORAPTors around here somewhere. Run you off the edge. Come on, Alpha Raptor, you're not smart. land. Let's grab the bags. Where the hell? I saw them for like a second. Where the hell are they? Oh, just further up. How are you alpha boosted when the alpha was just gnawing on your ass? Okay, got my stuff. That'll be food. Poor thing. I'm so sorry, Fur. You didn't deserve that. Alright. Whoa. I'm passively regenerating up. Not a pumpkin? Oh, it's a salmon. Okay. Fair enough. Oh! Speaking of... Fucking piece of shit. Jalepeneo, come out. Yeah, your ass is mine. Crap. I'm mad. I'm mad that I got killed by a MICRORAPTor, and I wouldn't have cared so much about the MICRORAPTor if Pooh hadn't died alongside me. I kind of knew it was a full gun conclusion, but I was holding hope that some way, somehow, they were aggroed on something else, and I could escape. I don't know why Jalepeneo decided to land. He was in the air. Thank God I whistled him when I did, because maybe 1 or 2 more seconds and he would have been dead. I have never seen him at 400 health. I don't wish to see it again. He's now at 2,500. That's... yeah. It's at a level where I can be like, yeah, okay. It's gonna be a long trip home. That's for damn sure. I want to end that Alpha Raptor. That's now 2 decks to Alpha Raptors in this series. Is that what I'm talking about? Episode 1 or 2, and an alpha raptor managed to kill, get the best of me, sneak up on me, and kill me, or kill my parasaur while I was doing a metal run. And while I didn't particularly care about that death, so that one hurt. He didn't even give me anything good for it either. Actually, he gave me a decent crossbow. Chest piece, that's not as good. Train carol I'll take, I suppose. Yeah, alright. And now we'll grab the Thyla. Alright. I think I'm gonna name you Caramelato. I think it just makes sense. I now have personal vendetta against every single alpha. But yeah, 5k health, 321% melee. Absolutely. I mean, I just need to find a high level female. And we can start breeding some Thylas. I'll get back to base, I'll get Caramelato named properly, and then we'll go out again. Honestly think Gilly might be the way to go. Just so I don't have that happen again. Where, for starters, I get aggroed on by a MICRORAPTor, but then even if I do get aggroed by a MICRORAPTor, I can pop off the saddle and not get immediately aggroed by everything around while Caramelato kills said MICRORAPTor. I do have a bit more time. I will try and find a female Thyla. Obviously no promises, because it took me an hour to find this guy. But I do have an hour. In fact, I've got multiple, theoretically. do also need to look for a new foo. Sure, there are a few places where I can look. I think this is probably the best area though, just because it's so close. Where's the island? On the coast. Oh, that was a bad idea. Now both of you can stop following me. And I will throw out Fred because I need fiber. Somehow I don't have an amount of fiber on hand. Saddles, Thyla. What's that blueprint? Yeah, I'll collect the hide while I'm out. That shouldn't be too difficult. Bam. Oh, you're following me. Okay. Yeah, Thyla! Oh man, it feels good to be on a Thyla again. Oh, it's been absolutely forever. Let's see how hard you actually hit for, because you've got 321.6. I reckon that's probably around 100 damage range. I want to say maybe 105? 96, actually good on the low end. It does differ from dino to dino. Yes. Oh. No, yeah, look at that. 126. 128, sorry. Might, yeah, differ. That or that could have been headshots. In that exact scenario is why I like Baryonyx, because they immediately harvest whatever they kill, so in the event that you can't hit a baby, all you need to do is kill them. As long as you can kill them, you'll harvest them. Okay. Let's... Actually, you're a lot more orange. I'm gonna name you Creamsicle. Just because you kind of look like a creamsicle. Yeah, I don't know, I probably spelled that wrong. Someone flame me in the comments for it, please. Chuck that in there for now. I want to clear my inventory out, because I had all this stuff for food. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of storage. Is a bufo probably Calicotherium, absolutely. Araneo saddle. I also got a really nice Bassy saddle yesterday from a supply drop. I gotta test that out sometime. Low end crossbow, I don't really care about. That's a Udi saddle. Megaloceros, I'm definitely gonna tame. Guanodon. Capra, I don't think I'm ever gonna tame. Diplo, never gonna tame. Plus, I got a Ascendant Diplo saddle. Crossbow, pickaxe. Honestly, just gonna put the armors in here. And I'll put food in there as well. Wait, what? 24 heat resist, 17 heat resist. Interesting. And this stuff's got a lot of heat resist as well, which is nice for the Redwoods. Chuck that in there. I shouldn't need that many darts. I'll take that with me. I will take... Jalepeneo. You landed right at the door. Perfect. Who's got my... No one. Must have chucked it in this when I came back. 40 should be fine. Because it was what, 7% per... it was actually like 5%. But even so... Oop. I want to hit that supply drop. Supply drop. Don't want to hit that loop. XP box. Brain. Thank you. Just yet. I want to wait. You've got plenty of eggs on you. Perfect. Oh, actually. Are you over encumbered yet? Yes. Sweet. Which means behavior, enable wandering. Which means you can give everyone the egg buff as well. Which is nice. I don't want to put all that in your inventory because you're going to eat it, but... Are you? No, because I'm going to be clearing my inventory. God. But I realized how useful having a bloody shoulder pet was until now. What I could do as a stopgap measure, let's go and tame a seagull. So I know they're around here. They pester me every time I don't want them to. Um. Actually, random question. How much height do we have around the base? None. Okay. Two, four, six, 8. We're actually not far off of it already. I might want to take a couple cryopods. Three should do. Chuck you on a cryopod. Alright. Did you have anything? No. Sweet. And you're just about up to full HP again. Very nice. Throw that out. Alright. Actually, while I'm flying, that can go in your inventory, because I know you won't eat it. It's better having a herbivore, obviously shoulder pet, because then you know they ain't gonna eat it. Actually, not over this way, it's over this way. And we might as well start looking where the taming bin is. Yeah, that whole situation still. Add a purple drop. Oh, it's a purple drop that we can go for. Hi, Tapajara, 55, never mind. It does suck that the imprint buff doesn't give the speed buff like it used to, because that used to make imprinting quite valuable. Sure, it's a really weird purple drop. Oh well. We got a fireplace, some metal that's gonna go in your inventory because it's weight reduct, and some trank arrows. Not that I use a crossbow anymore, but the times that I do, it'd be nice. Sorry, just typing while I'm flying. It's just some Clash of Clans stuff that I'm dealing with, being the leader and everything. A lot of responsibility for these guys. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I'll be honest. Looking after 49 other players is just, ugh. I mean, I like stepping into the leader role, but you know, funny. I like being a leader, but I'm also really introverted. Try to explain that one. I wouldn't be mad to look for Quetzals around the area too. who I consider to be my second in command in the clan, is it's always a barrel of laughs. She doesn't have much confidence in herself as a leader, but she does fit that role quite nicely. She's always managing things while I'm not on. But she'd rather do it from the shadows. Which I've got no problems with. She gives me counseling on a lot of things in the clan, and it's nice. And if any of you play Clash Clans and you would be interested, you know, drop it in the comments. Twitch or YouTube, because this will be re-uploaded, as does every one of my streams get re-uploaded to YouTube after the fact, so you can watch them later. Yeah, when it goes up, chuck it in the comments, or better yet, go into any of the other streams that I've done and chuck it in the comments. There's mine. It does seem 128 is the normal damage. Actually, probably better to chuck you in the taming pen. Not creamsicle. Chuck Jalepeneo in the taming pen. And then when I need them, I'll run down. You should be fine. I'd imagine you will be. Bye, Piggo. Bye, Piggo. I'm a Thyla. I can climb walls. Now, since I'm wearing ghillie, I should be okay from pouncing Thylas, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high on that, because it's not actually tested. Oh, I love Thylas! Oh, man. My second favourite... Hi, Ceratosaurus. Second favourite tame in the game. Did I see that right? You are a female. Okay. Cool. Might have to tame you at some point. Because that is the ticket. Oh, you're an Archaeopteryx. Sorry, thought you were a MICRORAPTor. They look so much alike. And given what just happened with a MICRORAPTor, I don't want to take any chances. That's also another thing that I'm hoping helps with the ghillie is getting attacked by MICRORAPTors. I mean, that Ceratosaurus didn't see shit. Oh, Thyla. 10. And a male. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can shoot off the back of you. Probably should get a crossbow for this, but it's fine. Meet you halfway, buddy. Doesn't seem to have found me. That grey colour is really nice, but and then the brown stripe on the back just ruins it. My favourite variation of the wild Thylas is the light grey kind of belly area, and then the orange. Not orange. Brown backstroke. That combination just looks so cool. Sorry about that. And, yeah, just hide for days. It's gonna be fun trying to pull a Thyla from out here. All this stuff, man. I don't need it. And I'll take the 40 arrows, I suppose, but... Oh, actually, let's give you a moment, or... And Thylas can jump. So, it makes... air attacks so much easier. Pretty much got your saddle already. Caramel latte? Not caramel latte. Creamsicle. Yes, don't worry, I'll get used to it eventually. It's just because that was the first name that I thought of. That's what my brain defaults to. Yeah, this is the not so friendly part of the Redwoods. I don't particularly enjoy. What is growling down there? Diabear, piss off. Paraceratherium. Hi Carno. Juvenile Carno. Can't say I'm really looking too hard. Raptors. Bye! I ain't dealing with you. How many Thylas I can see from here? That tree's in the way. This would be interesting. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen a diabetic get wrecked that quickly. I mean, fair enough, raptors don't play around. Raptors. Where the Thyla's at, man? Oh, hello. You tried to pounce at me, didn't you? Oh, you're all black too. Please be high level. 15 female. Tempted. You're a 150 female. You know. Absolutely. And that did pounce at me too, so I need a... Is that a queen bee? That is absolutely a queen bee out in the open. It's interesting. Oh fuck. Hello. Man, I saw you this time. Piece of shit, where'd you go? How? Good to know they can stun you as they die. Stupid little things. At least you get protection from them for like 30 seconds or so after. Why can I Oh. Never mind. Why can I hear running water? I cannot, this is Argentina. Okay, so there was a Thyla up there. Usually I see a lot more Thylas around here. In fact, this is where I've tamed a lot of my Thylas down this area. There's another queen bee running around. Interesting. I do need to be careful. Obviously swamp territory. This is good otter spot to... Oh, hello. How grow you? The otter's in here. Oh. Turn volumetric fog off. I remember this being shallower. Here we go. There's beavers, as per usual. I don't see any otters, though. This? No. Is that one just here? No, it's a coelacanth. Okay. There's a beaver dam. I don't typically get my beaver dams here, so I wouldn't mind taking this. Bye! Thank you for the silica pearls. Whoa, hello. I'd rather not mess with you if I can help it. How level you, dude? 20. Crap. Yeah, this is Raptor Central up there. I think I just saw a MICRORAPTor. Like, flew past my screen at Mach 10. But, almost positive I saw it. Just force tame a bit before we go back in. Get to like 4K if possible. Just. That mate boost is no joke. Why do you still have the mate boost buff when you don't have mate boost? Bruh. Hello, Guanodon. Oh, you're a low health Guanodon. Ah, because a raptor attacked, I see. Whoa. You're edge of 15, dude. That's a lose, I think. Something big's above me. Black sand. Aloes. This is another awesome thing that Thylas can do. It's just momentum jump. You can just go so fast. Granted, you need to be over a relatively flat area to do so. You can't obviously do it up a hill, but it's quite fun. Come on, Thyla. You can't be beaten by a cliff. Thyla. Pride's on the line. You look amazing. What level are you, buddy? Please be high level. 20. Man. Oh, they're a good source of pelt. Sush. Sauce. Ugh. Can't tell if my mouth's dry, my brain's turned off, or I suck in English. Probably all three. $25. You have a chance to 125? No, you're a 110. You're the 110 from earlier. And yeah, 7 levels. I'm not gonna upgrade him just because he doesn't need it, and because I plan on having him as a breeder. That sounded like a Thyla. It was a Thyla. Hey, buddy. What level are you? 20. Funny, I've found Thylas not by seeing them, but by hearing them, pretty much. Can you stop running behind me? Thanks, dude. Actually turn my volume up a bit, because it has been actually relatively low, funnily enough. That's another queen bee. Or is that just the beehives? Is that just to indicate an active bee? Oh, it is just an activated. Okay. I thought there was a random amount of, whatchamacallits around? Of queen bees? Just almost shots. Raptor. I do not need raptor, I need Thyla. Thyla look kind of gone dry as of late. Honestly, if I find a level like 95 female, I'll tame it. I just don't want it to be so low level that it's... When I'm breeding, the level difference is so drastically high that it takes forever. And of course, there's always that chance you get lucky on the first tame, and it's on the first breed, and it's like perfect mirrored stats. Oh. That's surprising. You can die. I tried. That is terrorbirds. Nope. Up. I'm hungry. Only 12:30. Hungry as shit. I don't see any Thylas from here. these Thylas are just absolutely amazing. They are my second favorite tame, and they're my favorite ground mount. I mean, they can do just about everything, and they've got a bleed attack to boot. Like, Thylas were amazing back in Ark Survival Evolved before they got the bleed DLC. But yeah, now that they do have the bleed, it's on a whole nother level. So much, in fact, that they've actually removed the ability to put Thylas in boss battles just because their bleed would just devastate. Their bleed and mobility. Because there's a lot of things that can do bleed. Carnos can do bleed. But, you know, I don't have the maneuverability. They can't jump. They can't really turn on in a tight circle. So, speaking of, so it's not. I mean, you could feasibly bring in a bunch of Carnos to a boss fight, but it probably won't go well, and there are more efficient ways of doing it. Outside of being my second favorite tame, I wanted a Thyla so I could do the Carno Island cave, because we did get into caves on the last stream. There are so many of these things around. Fucking MICRORAPTors. We did get into, obviously, the Cave of the Hunter, and I was thinking, okay, well, we've done the Cave of the Hunter, why not do the Cave of the Pact, which I'm pretty sure is the Carno Island one. In fact, let me double check. Would have been hilarious if there was a bloody Thyla on that tree just waiting for me. No, it is the Cave of the Devourer. Cave of the Pact is the swamp cave above the Cave of the Hunter that we did. And I know this because I've got a little guide open on my phone. I took a photo of yesterday, I believe. With a Thyla, we could feasibly take out Ranionatha. If it's low enough level and low enough to the ground, which is kind of a tall order for them. Capro, I'm out of here. But yeah, if there's anything I'd be confident in taking out a Ranionatha with, it'd be a Thyla. I mean, if it was low to the ground, a Raptor Pack would definitely be able to take it out, but again, you'd have to get it low to the ground first. You probably could do it with a chain bowler. That could be something to look into. You can chain bowler a Ranionatha. Oh my god. Troodons! Yeah, I attacked one and 10 of you have come out. Go away. Yes, you are an active beehive. Terror bird? Oh, it's a Fiomia. I thought it was a Diver. I was like, your funeral, dude. Thyla luck has run dry. Kinda just gotta look for things that are bleeding. So obviously, if something's bleeding, there are one of two possibilities. Either it's a Carno, or it's a Thyla. More often than not, it is a Carno. But Phiomia taking on a Titanoball. That's not something you see every day. Granted, I could just like take a photo of the Thyla's stats and then level it, which I have done in the past. How far can you dive? Okay. But, you know, I could do that, but it's not really necessary. And I haven't really run into anything that's given me too much trouble. I heard of Thyla, but I think it was Creamsicle. And this is territory where we could find one, and there's a lot of trees in a tight area. Terrorblades. Oh, hello. If that was a female, I might have even taken it. Is that a Archaeopteryx? Alright, where are you? There. Again, don't need to go off the saddle. Gotcha. I wouldn't want to tame you anyway, you're the same colours as this one. Morphed on. Bugger off. Wow. That was easy. Until we decided to run. Yeah, these things are so tanky. Even at the bleed and 128 damage a hit. I didn't even kill that, the bleed did. Where even am I? Oh. Okay. Whoa. Nope. Oh, wait. Not good. Not good. I mean, I got the MICRORAPTOR. 135 and a 130 Trudon. Yeah, if that MICRORAPTOR had shown up and it got me while those Trudons are there, that would have been a GG moment. Oh, never mind. I was wondering why my stamina wasn't going up, and it's because I've got the poisoned. Not that it's going to matter, because actually my torpidity isn't going up. So, I guess it's just affecting my stamina? Yeah. Cool story, dude. Don't care. That was a car. Good job, Steve. The less dinos in here, the better my odds are of running into a Thyla. By that logic, I should theoretically be killing absolutely everything I come across. I was into a piece of piss with the Thyla. Oh, beautiful. These guys collect chitin. Chitin, hide, keratin like nobody's business. Archaeopteryx. Okay. I've got more than enough hide. I'll drop all that. How much was that? Didn't tell me. Okay. It's fine. It's a few thousand. It's more than I needed. I only need about 6 stacks. Give or take. And I'm... okay, I'm off this edge. I want to go down this way. I've been down here already. Mind you, I wasn't really looking at the trees. Also not looking at the trees now. Along this coast can be... coast, edge of the island, can be pretty good for Thylas. I just load in a cave. A huge lag spike for some reason. Not seeing any just yet. Okay, I want to get out of here. Just in case. Oh, okay, you followed. Okay. Yeah, your buddy went down, you're like, oh shit! See ya! Pteranodons flying around, not a good sign. Yuck. Pteranodons, bugger off. Don't want. I think I saw any Thylas. Oh, speaking of, hi. 5 female, huh? Give me a second, because you are destroying my health right now. Not the worst colors in the world. And to get a fully imprinted Thyla, do I really mind about the colors? Kind of. It's just wandering below me right now. Um... Where is it? Where'd you go, dude? I'm actually not far away from the raft. Yeah, that's you there. All brown. It's not terrible. So I'm... okay. Let's run back to the raft, grab the Argent. Weird how I just keep seeing them on the ground. I haven't actually found a good level that's been on a tree. Mind you, I'm not complaining. Funny, right where I've died. And that MICRORAPTOR, there is a Carno here. Oh, and there's a bloody MICRORAPTOR there too. Is that an alpha? Wow. The trifecta. Okay. Yeah, if you get momentum going on that, that's awesome. Okay, can we spin you all the way around? There we go. Come on. Thank you. 5,000 hide. And those. And that. And that. See, if I could level up, I do. 500 weight. I mean, I've unlocked Spino Saddle. A lot of people think 500 weight is overkill. Is that Giga Saddle? No. I wonder what that is. What saddles unlock at 74? Ah, the Rex saddle. I see. And 76 is the Quetzal saddle, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So we're 5 levels off the Quetzal saddle, which would be absolutely amazing. I might go on a personalized mission to get levels for that. By personalized, I mean like dedicated, not just randomly grabbing levels here and there. I'll grab, like, either Creamsicle or, it's dumb to have named it already, but I kind of have. Fudge. Make a baby, or get a baby from them, imprint it, and then take that on a journey to collect some XP. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Now, the Thyla in question was just about And there is an alpha, alpha Carno around here, so I do need to look out. I'll bring it down. Is that a MICRORAPTor? Or a Trudon? Trudon, okay. I still haven't found a high level Megalosaurus either. Which is kind of just a meh for me, but... Okay. Pretty much straight this way. Well, I didn't run into any on the way there. It's not to say I won't run into any here. And it was just through here. Wow. I did not know the ruins were even there. That's sick. Probably would be smart to actually find it with the Thyla and then grab it with the Argent. Oh shit. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. Randomly finding a Thyla. It aggroed. Isn't good. Let's go over here. Where is it? It's on the edge of one of these trees. I think it's on the edge of this tree just here. It's also like fully white. Did it jump off? Might have actually jumped off when it aggroed. I want to be super careful because I don't actually know where this Thyla went. Did you? Oh, you did pounce off. Hello there. Well, 80. Damn, 80 male. Oh, and you've got the colours and everything. This is what I was talking about with the light ray. The light grey and the black is nice, but it's the light grey and the brown that something's really nice together. And doing the way to Thyla, you've got a lot of health. I guess we'll go around. Look at that. Okay. I knew I should have taken a photo, but it's not the end of the world. It was further in here. Yeah, there's a dive there. It was definitely around the ruins area. And I can use this as a good reference point too. So let's grab Creamsicle. Let's see if we can't track this Thyla down. It's like around here. You can hear it off to my right. Oh, there you are. Hi. Still chasing me? Yeah. I don't want to die into a diver. Can hit very, very hard. Yeah, yeah. Really? He's like down there. Partly wish he followed me. We're really close to the boat too. So it's not going to be too long a trip. It's like right there. Hey buddy. You are 55 for now. I can stop the bitey. You hit it. Dude, can you stop with the bitey? Damn! Give me a second before I bloody keel over here. You hurt. That's a good sign, but... woof. It's gonna chew through that health in seconds. Where'd you go? You're on the beach somewhere. Yeah, just terrorizing the locals. Fair enough. You do that. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Come here, Dodo. Oh. No. Okay. There you are. I was gonna say, don't tell me you're gonna be the high level that I've been looking for. That's a 43, dude. God. You hit harder than the other one did at 125. The other one hit for 39. Jesus. Alright, you can kind of just self-regen. That's fine. Just gonna land you on the boat. Hi! Yeah, I know you want to eat my face off. Good thing you're not going to take nearly as many tranks as the 125 did. You've got a really high base melee damage. I'm gonna be careful because I am right next to the black sands. You leave him alone. You've already done enough to him. Yeah. Actually, only 135. That's insane. Yeah. Oh. That's fine. I just needed a decent level female. I'll find a better one later. Hi. Majestically walking towards me. And like the 125, you shouldn't need nearly as much mutton. I reckon 10 will be enough. Only 1500 health too. Because I mean, 125's got ideal stats, 321 melee. You would kind of hope that to be a bit higher, but 5k health is right around that, like mid-perfect range. You can get higher, you can get up to 8k on some like 145s, but 5k is more than enough as a base. You can upgrade it up to 10k pretty easily from there, especially if you get them 100% imprinted, because at that point they'll have around 6-7k. Obviously if you have, yeah, you only need 10. If you've got like a level 145 or so that's got 8-9k, and then you imprint them fully, they'll have about 10k off the rip, and then, yeah, absolutely beautiful. But, hello. I've been looking for something like you. And a bowler. Hide and thatch. Hi. We cool? That was a bit intimidating. Couple bowlers. Let's see if I can't get this thing knocked out. Without being... Oh, there are multiple. I'm gonna say without being turned into Swiss cheese. Yeah, fair enough. Are there two 145s? Oh, they're trying to go for me. Hi. I need to wait out that bowler grace period. Although I can face tank a couple hits. Oh, he's going for him. Oh! What do I need? Fiber. Not that he's gonna kill him or anything, but it's more just really unfortunate that I missed. Trying to have a perfectly lined up shot. Oh my god! Stupid thing changed directions like nobody's business. Reminds me of the damn Quetzal. Hey, you're alright. Right? You're not taking an absolute shit ton of damage? Nah, you're fine. Got you. Twit. Fall asleep. I'm gonna tame your eyes. Are you carnivores? Yes. Sweet. Speaking of, going to need... %20 off one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Be more than enough. And you only need 5. Just out of curiosity, what's your weight stat like? 74. Hopefully that upgrades a little bit, but that's more than enough. Yeah, sorry Actina, you're just making so much noise and it's freaking me the hell out. Alright. Ramshackle pants. I don't know where I got those from. I'm actually just gonna force feed you while I wait for these guys to get up. Dimorphodon. Yeah. Zip seems appropriate. And you've got 85. Wait, that's fine. Until I get a bow again. Don't eat those. Well, this has been an eventful day. We ended up finding a 125 Thyla, we tamed it, and in the process we lost fur, which is really unfortunate. And then we went out, found a female Thyla, which, now that I look at you, is more red than anything else. What do I name you? Actually, perfect name. Yeah, I got the perfect name for you. And they are probably going to be our breeders, unless these stats are absolutely horrendous, and I absolutely need to go and find another one, otherwise I'll do that off camera. Give me those. Carry the rest. How much is hide weigh? 2. Theoretically, could just put that all in zip. It's got 60 weight. It's very nice having a shoulder pad again. Yeah, absolutely no problem. That's awesome. It's just the power of a shoulder pad. And I'm carrying 100 pounds, but I can almost guarantee you that's majority of that is because of all this. I mean, the armor on its own is like 50. That makes it 60. That makes it like 70 something. So his weight just isn't really even affected into mine. And I know I said I was going to look at getting Ceratosaurus this stream, but a lot of other stuff happened, so probably going to look to do it next stream or off camera. Although probably not off camera, I'll probably look to get everything else for the kibble outside the eggs set up, which does involve getting decisions. There are a lot of low-hanging beehives in the redwoods that I've seen that if we had, say, a Therizina or something, we could definitely just pop off. Or we could get a dire bear. And I know where a high-level dire bear actually is. You still got one more feed. Let's go see if this dire bear is actually here still. And if it is, then I might consider taming that up as well. Therizina versus Aloes, huh? I've got the Therizinas winning this for sure. Oh? Oh, now the Carnos are getting involved. Right. Therizina got no chance now. Ah, well. What level are you, dude? 10. There's also a high-level Megatherium. Hopefully. And by the time we get back, this Thyla should probably be tamed. Alright, let's see. Because this is where I tamed the Quetzal. Right over here. Yeah. I just blocked it off. Yep, he is still here. Hey, buddy. That's... No, that's a level 15. Is it you? No, you're also... You're the 145, though. Yes. There's a 145 Megatherium. Where's the 145 diver? Paraceratheriums going out that alpha raptor. Thyla's up. Divers here. Harness with health. I know how this ended last time, don't you tell me. I know. But I absolutely need to kill this one. It's something I've got to do. Go after something else, I don't care. I'm gonna keep attacking you. Keep renewing my regen buff, I don't mind. Come on, that was a dumb idea. And the Alpha Raptor is dead. I actually ended up getting a better hatchet off that. Hell yeah. And potentially a better shirt than what I have back at base too. I don't care about the bow. Fry curry recipe you don't need. And that's just better in both ways. But that's apprentice and that's journeyman, that's hilarious. No, I don't need them. So, you're the 145 Megatherium. Where's the 145 Diabear? There were like 3 Diabears there, but none of them were 145. I'll just look for the last remaining Diabear around here. That's probably it. Is Bigfoot. Compies. You telling me that Diabear despawned? Despawned or ran off. A lot of Dodicarus around here. Well. Can't imagine there being 3 Diabears over here and not having the 145 despawn. But where's your baby Bigfoot? Bigfoot's only level 5. It does suck, but then again, divers are everywhere around here. It's not difficult to find one. And I don't necessarily need one. And if I do want a diver, there are easier ways of getting one. If I want a queen bee, there's an easier way of getting one than attacking a hive in the Redwoods. You can find them on cliffs just about everywhere around the map, so. Alright. Oh, MICRORAPTor. Hello. 10. Come on, man. We're sort of in an ideal spot to tame first. On the beach. Quite far away from everything. Alright, let's see how he turned out. I don't have high hopes. 2k and yeah. Quite terrible, if I do say so myself. But what do you expect of a level 55? I mean, definitely doesn't have enough health to really hold up against anything. At only 2.2. And the melee damage is piss poor at best. But we do have a breeding pair, and there is a Quetzal. Level 20. Damn it. And what level are you? 45. So close. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this stream, honestly, guys. Mission accomplished. We went out, we wanted a Thyla, we got a Thyla, we got Creamsicle. 125 tame with pretty good stats. Not the best, not the worst. The worst would probably be that level 55 I just tamed. But yeah. So, off camera, I'll probably try set up a breeding area, try and get the stats of the 55 onto the 25, the 125, and then try and fully imprint that 125 baby. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I will give it my best shot. Regardless, for those who tuned in, hope you enjoyed. For those who tune in the future, I hope you enjoy. Until next time, this is Dark Horse, signing out. Peace, everybody.